Good morning, boys and girls, and today we are going to work with the letter Z. We're going to make a zebra because zebra begins with the letter Z. And as you know, last week we made a quail. So today we are going to make, for this week, the letter Z look like a zebra. So you're going to need construction paper. You're going to need your glue stick. Or if you're really mature and can handle the Elmer's glue, and of course, the amazing scissors. Your scissors should have this little support to help you bring your scissors up and down or open and close. Some of you have not bought it. That's okay. But we're going to make the letter Z, and I'm going to use my pair of adult scissors. Okay? This is for adults. So let's tilt this video so that you can see what we are going to do. The first thing you're going to need is the letter Z already traced for you by the teacher. You're going to need some black construction paper to make the stripes. And you're going to need another construction paper. This one we're going to use blue for the background where we're going to glue our zebra. So you're going to start from the top and you're going to go open, close to the black line. And then you're going to cut across. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Okay? You can continue open, close. You can move your paper. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Now remember, I'm always moving the paper. I'm not moving the scissor. I'm keeping it still. Open, close, open, close, open, close. And it's very important that you do that because when you are opening and closing, your scissor is cutting the black line while you're keeping it still. You are still cutting by moving the paper. All right? So open, close, and you have the letter Z. So now I'm going to take my scraps and put them in the garbage. All right? I'm going to put this to the side just for a minute. And I'm going to bring the blue one because this is where I'm going to paste my letter Z for zebra. So we're going to tilt it or flip it over because you need to use glue. Elmer's glue is your friend as long as you know how to squeeze it and when to stop squeezing. Like I've said before, if you do circles and you squeeze as you make circles, you won't have a problem pasting with glue. The problem becomes is that you as a preschooler or even as a kindergartner, you tend to squeeze so hard that you don't know how to control your hand. And you have to know how to control it. So now that I made circles around, I'm going to tilt it and paste it on the blue paper. And I'm doing it softly because when you press, a lot of the glue starts seeping on the side of your white construction paper. Luckily, I don't have that much because I didn't press the bottle a lot. I pressed it enough to make the letter Z. Now, you're going to bring over your black construction paper because you see this little corner right here? That could be the zebra's ear. So I'm going to cut it off. And I'm actually going to put the zebra's ear right here. And this is what you do. You just put a little bit of glue. You see how a little bit it is? And I'll just flip it over right on this corner on the top, because that's where the zebra's ears are. Okay, you have to think, where are those zebra ears? They're not over here because this would be the legs. They're not over here because it would be the body. It has to be on the head. Okay, now you see that same cut I did there? Now I can start cutting diagonally in thin strips a little bit of the stripes that I want on my zebra. Now, since I know this is going to get a little messy with this, I'm going to close my bottle, and I'm going to bring my glue stick. Because glue stick is like paste that doesn't make a blob mess. And you can actually, see, you can actually put it on top, and it can actually work. By just putting it on the top, you just rub it, and then you start sticking the stripes of the zebra. Okay? Now I'm going to take the next one that I cut, because I want to make sure that I'm doing the right one on the right side of it, so I don't get really messed up. So here goes another stripe, and if I want it to look perfect, I would have to cut the excess of it. So I just cut a little bit of what I don't need on the stripe. So I'm going to continue putting stripes right here, okay? So I'm going to continue using the paste or the glue stick. And you got to be really careful because it does get a little sticky. Because this is paste, it's not glue. It's a little thicker, and we don't want that, but it happens. So I'm bringing it over here, and I'm sticking it. You see? That's when you start seeing stripes that look like a zebra. And I'm going to continue with this other long black stripe that I just cut. Okay? And it's very important that you do put enough effort in sticking, which should stick. So here, there goes that stripe. I'm going to cut some more, right? And I'm going to cut these because I don't think I need a lot of it, but I'm going to need enough to cover the bottom. So I'm going to continue with the glue stick and just rubbing the black construction paper on this paste. You see? And then you start sticking and sticking. And if you see that it doesn't stick, all you have to do is just rub it and stick it back down. And it sticks. Okay? This is not something about, oh my God, it's the end of the world, I don't know what to do. Relax. This is not about getting worried. This is about having fun. Having a good old time. Okay? Now that I have more stripes, I have these two left. Hopefully I can fit them. Or maybe one. Okay? It's very important that you do this kind of activity with somebody who will help you. Sometimes you can be alone and do this very well, and sometimes you need help. This might be one of those. Okay? All right. Now that I have finished putting the stripes, my last part is to put the eye. So I'm going to use a black color marker. I'm going to make the circle of the eye on the top and a little dot for the eye. And so now we have completed our letter Z for zebra. This is our zebra, and this is what we are going to present for our collection of alphabet letters that are cut out for fine motor. So remember, smart is not something you are. Smart is something you get.